What's wrong?
Well, it happened.
No.
I know. Stupid. I hooked up with my ex.
Why? We talked about this.
And it gets worse.
I can't imagine how.
Well... He messaged me on Christmas saying, hope you're well. And 2 hours later, we banged on his windowsill.
I couldn't imagine why you'd do such a thing after he refused to give you a ring.
But when he called and said, I miss your sugar tits, I put on my hot dress, the one with the slits. Had sex with my ex and I got an STD. Not even a t-shirt, just an STD. And I know the affection wasn't worth the infection, but I still had sex with my ex and got an STD.
I want you to live your life, but he's such a piece of shit. You know the time to just hit it and quit it, and I'm sure it made you happy, but now your parts are sappy.
How rude!
You had sex with your ex and I got an STD. Had sex with your ex and I got an STD. Had sex with your ex and I got an STD. You had sex with your ex and got an STD.
Listen up, I swore we went through a change.
Even when he said you up,
It didn't seem that strange. I really did miss him and I still wanna kiss him. But I had sex with my ex and got an STD.
so which one did you get? Was it crabs or the clap?
Even worse,
Oh crap.
the clamp.
Oh damn, wait, which one is that? Oh, that's not that bad. You can just get antibiotics for that.
Oh, yeah. Well, now I am treating for something so fleeting, but I still had sex with my ex and got an STD.
You know, once you're all cleared up, we'll find you someone else on Hinge. Look at this one.
Oh, he's kind of cute.
I know, look, oh my god, look at those biceps.
Wow.
They're so big.
Oh my god.
And veiny.
All right, boys and girls, you just watched a very important presentation on the dangers of sleeping with your ex. And I urge you, if you have these sort of temptations like Juri did, just say no. Just say no. So if you don't have a friend like Kristen to have your back and to try to stop you, there's help for that. We have a number on the screen below. That's 1-800-BE-COOL. Again, that number is 1-800-BE-COOL. That's be cool as in don't play yourself, girl, he doesn't want you anymore. This PSA has been brought to you by the National Girlfriends Foundation. They try to have your back, but you don't listen.
What's wrong?
Well, it happened.
No.
More alarming news on the economy, an economy already devastated by the coronavirus.
A stunning report just out. It shows a record-shattering 6.6 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits.
That's on top of the 3.3 million who filed the week before.
We are on the brink of having permanent damage to the greatest economy in the world.
Hey.
Hey, oh my God, I know this is bad, but
this whole COVID thing is definitely going to pay off my student loans.
Girl, don't feel bad. You gotta do what you gotta do. Where's Bear? Where's Dita?
I don't know, let's come.
Hey. Hey.
How you doing, ladies?
Fuzzy, you're not gonna believe this. Okay, you know how my mom's been bugging me to get a real job?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this morning, she sends me a link showing industry growth for the next few months and asked me if I was noticing. Specifically, the 5% growth daily in webcam revenue. Now, guess who wants me to set up a cam for my sister?
Oh, of course she does.
That's intense. My mom sent me like 18 rolls of toilet paper
And said that she's just really happy that I work from home.
Oh my god, she sent you toilet paper? How sweet. All my mom does is forward my mail, which is mostly bills. What's that? Pinky, are you live right now?
Maybe.
Girl, you know how to hustle.
I've been doing a lot of like these themed shows recently, but maybe I should start doing nipple painting.
Nipple paintings? Okay, girl, I don't know. But with this whole corona thing, people are all about trimming down the body hair. I've been auctioning parts of my body off on social media. I'm blowing up. I'm doing my armpits. I'm creating buzz. I'm gonna do the beard. I'm gonna auction off my beard.
Okay, God love ya, and I want to be there for that. But maybe a little something less extreme. You could just sell merch.
Really? Do you think guys would be interested in that?
Of course. I had some t-shirts made a while back that I've just been sitting on. Sold them out completely last week.
Fuck t-shirts. They're expensive. Just buy a bunch of old underwear, wear them out, girl, and mail that shit.
Wouldn't that be the opposite of social distancing?
That's the whole thing. It's dangerous.
Exactly. Like my used gym socks were always really popular, but in the past month, sales through the roof. That's why I had to switch to shirts.
Yeah, that could work. Or maybe I should start doing like cosplay shows. No, those start getting really expensive.
Girl, whatever. I'm sure you'll figure it out. But I don't know. I've just been feeling really bad for all the European cam girls. Those free Pornhub memberships must be cutting into their profits.
That's some socialist bullshit, girl. Anyways, I got this guy. He keeps tipping me for using hand sanitizer instead of lube. Okay, I have to stock up.
Whatever, girl. I'm proud of you.
Oh my god. I'm sorry I couldn't jump in earlier. I was in a private with this guy, and he was like convinced that I was sick. He made me take my temperature like a million times.
That's what I should do. I should start doing medical stuff. I own scrubs.
Yeah, definitely. This guy bought me like a basal thermometer and an anal thermometer. This shit is expensive, okay?
Do they even make anal thermometers for people? I've only ever seen them used at the vet's office.
No, yeah, they make them for people, but this one wasn't. Also, turns out I'm ovulating, which I normally don't care about, but it made me an extra $80 today.
Okay, I just Googled it. Foot thermometers are a thing. I just ordered one, and it's going to get here in 2 days.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, I just sold a pair of old underwear to Jeff Bezos.
Stop!
Yeah, at least that's a
I
string.
knew he was gay.
I don't think it was the real Jeff.
And into hair.
Okay, on that note, you guys, I think I'm gonna head out. I've got a Christmas show coming up.
Yes, make that money, girl.
They're getting lottery tickets.
I gotta go too. I'm trimming my butthole right now. Live, yeah.
Great, maybe we could double stream. I'm going to trim my toenails.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be taking my temperature.
Love you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Saturday Gigantic with Villain Theater. Thank you all for being here. I'm here at the actual Villain Theater, as you can see, and thank you for inviting us into your home on this Saturday evening. We have an amazing show for you tonight. We got actually 4 different shows for you tonight. Our first one, Missed Calls, is coming up soon, and then we have First Contact, which is our space character show, and then we have the return of Yaaas in Yaaas Digital. And then we're closing off tonight with some some stand-up shows with Villain Theater Online stand-up with the amazing Anastasia Pavlinksaya. Oh my goodness. So thank you so much for being here with us. We're going to keep the shows coming, not taking any weekends off because we want to bring the funnies to you during this quarantine time. So let's get started. Bring out the cast of Missed Calls. Look at all of them. Look at them. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? So this show is an all-improvised drama based around phone calls. And what we need to get this started is just a suggestion. So for any of you or watching on YouTube or on Facebook, put something into the chat, suggestion of any word, and we'll use that as our inspiration to get us started. So yeah, put it down there. And until then, we'll be jamming out. Woohoo! Now we're talking. Okay. All right, you were ready with the suggestions. Wonderful job. Thank you so much. I love this suggestion from Jack Blades. It's cauldron is a suggestion, so everybody knows. A good old, it's just a fancy pot, guys. That's all it is, okay? You can add whatever you want to it, but it's just a big pot. That's our cauldron. It's going to be our suggestion for the show. We're going to play for a little while, so hang out in the chat, go crazy and have fun typing out your stuff. Please like and share this video so more people can watch and enjoy it with us. And we'll see you soon. This is the beginning of Missed Calls.
Come on, pick up, please.
Hello?
Hey, Bobby, I'm so glad you're there. Is this the size we're looking for the office party?
The what we're looking for? You're breaking up. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. The size for the cauldron for the office Halloween party? Do you think
it's fine? It's fine. Okay, okay. I sent you out 2 hours ago. You were supposed to be back 30 minutes. What's going on?
I know, but you would not guess how many options Party City has for cauldrons.
Terrence, you need to calm down. You are such a Virgo. You need to just let go. Let go, okay? What you have in your hand is fine. I need you here filing things. Come on.
But don't you think this color will clash with the walls and the color in the office?
Literally, I could care less. I could not care less. I don't know how you say that phrase, but whichever one is the right way, I'm saying that.
Okay, fine. Then in that case, let me bring the one that I want. What about this one? I found this one. I know it's a little loud. And
okay,
color.
No. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? I thought there was no way you could fuck this up, but yeah, no.
Is this
okay.
Terrence?
Yes, yes, it is Terrence. How can I help you?
Oh, okay. I thought no worries. All right. I heard you needed a witch for your Halloween party, and my agency directed me your way.
Okay, yeah. So I guess why don't you show me what you got?
Yeah, so I went to Juilliard for my undergrad. I was one of 7 that were picked among thousands. I then went and got my master's at Yale University, where I have.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. You went to Juilliard and then felt the need to get your master's.
I think that education in the arts is undervalued.
So you didn't do that great at Juilliard then, huh?
I did awesome. I went to Yale after.
I mean, I guess, but if you did so great at Juilliard, you wouldn't have to go anywhere.
I feel a little judged. I just want to say that the gig economy is something that a lot of people do, and artists are not funded by the government in the United States. So I'm going to give you the best damn witch for your party you've ever seen.
Well, of course you are. You went to Juilliard.
I can even give you Lady Macbeth or Hecate, whatever you want.
Give me some Hecate right now.
Okay. You're going to have to pay me first. Ha! I'm not a sucker.
It's fine. I have a salaried position I can afford to pay.
Okay. Well, my number is Brenda Johnson, and I would love to, should I email you or?
Do it right now.
Okay.
Brenda!
Hey,
did you get booked or what?
I don't know. I have to send an email, but I think I'm overqualified.
What do you mean you're overqualified? You're perfect for the job.
Well, I know I'm perfect for the job, but it's a witch. It pays like $7 an hour. I have over $100,000 in loans.
Listen, I got plenty of actors here looking for jobs, so you better book it or you're out.
What are you talking about? I'm trying. I think I made a good impression on him.
A good impression's not enough, all right? You either get the gig or you don't.
You still owe me money from my last gig. I'm waiting for a check for $750 for that gig I did for you.
Listen, that check is in the mail, all right? I signed it myself.
The mail? You said that months ago. How long does it take to mail a check?
Look, I'm under a lot of stress, all right? I got phone calls coming in and out, and I'm just losing my mind here a little bit. I'm trying to get you booked.
I have rent coming up. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, okay?
Well, listen, if your rent comes and you don't have the money, let me know. I'll cover you for the month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but listen, I still need you to work for me.
I'll work for you. All I do is work. I am devoted to this art form, and one day it will pay off. But first I was thinking of starting a podcast, like where people talk about being actors.
What the fuck is a podcast? You know I'm old school, all right? Jesus Christ. Will you ever get the sense of what the gig life is like?
I have a complete sense of it.
Well, honey, listen, if you want a job with my agency, you better be booked at least once a week, all right? And right now, it's been 3 weeks you've been out of a job.
I've been trying. I swear to God, I've been trying. Please do not drop me. Please.
You know what? If you didn't go to Yale...
Hey, I just left another S&M party. I can't keep doing this. They wanted to do a lot of crazy things. I'm just an actor. What do you want from me?
Did you get paid?
I had to leave. They were coming at me like they wanted to eat me.
Did you get paid?
I didn't stop them to give me money.
Kid, that's the whole spiel. You get the money, all right?
Yeah, but look at my skin. I've got all these cuts from, whips and stuff. I can't keep doing this.
They weren't supposed to touch you, Terry. Listen. Terry, listen to me, all right? You don't do the gig unless they pay up front, all right? Because that's my cut in there, too.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're going to have to send someone else in there because I can't. They want to hurt me.
Well, over my dead body... None of my actors get touched, all right? None of them get hurt.
Okay, I mean, look, I can probably do Shakespeare in the Park or something, but it would be so much better than whatever it is that you're sending me out on right now.
you know what? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, all right? These people are gonna pay, all right? You know,
what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just stressed. I've been chain smoking pack after pack. I'm losing my mind a little bit, you know.
Do you need me to bring you something?
Going through it, you know, my actors are not getting booked.
I can pass by Walmart and get you like some hummus or something if it'll make you feel better.
Fuck hummus. I don't eat fucking hummus.
I don't know. I'm trying to make you feel better so that you can also give me better gigs, and then, you know, this works that way.
Yes, I'm calling for Terry Stevens.
Yeah, this is he.
Hi, Terry Stevens. My name is Mallory, and I am with the People Against People Being Rude to Each Other. How are you today?
Oh, wow. It's like you read my mind. I definitely needed this call today. I could be better. It's just work hazards, you know?
Well, did you know that for a little bit of an investment, you can get a really big reward?
Does that include when someone tries to stick a pineapple up your butthole?
What?
Does, like, the coverage include when someone tries to put a pineapple up your butthole?
We don't have a response written down for that. I don't know how to... You're going to get me in trouble. Are you trying to get me in trouble?
How am I going to get you in trouble? I'm the one that was almost in trouble.
Listen, I'm just following a script here, buddy, okay?
I'm trying to follow a script every day of my life. That's what I live by. That's what I use to make money. And yet I get sent to all these parties where people just want to hurt me.
Oh, wow. People want to hurt you? Why would
Physically,
they want to do that?
physically, the aforementioned pineapple, they've wanted to put clamps on my nipples, all 4 of them. It's insane.
I think that you're not meant to be on this call list. You seem way more adventurous than...
Who am I supposed to speak with then if it's not you?
Hey, Mallory! Are you having an amazing Wednesday?
Oh, of course I am. You know it, Chris. Yes.
Gosh, I love being your team manager. I love being able to have these talks every single Wednesday at 4:30 p.m.
I love it too. I didn't know I could be so enthusiastic about something.
So, tell me, what are your positive feelings right now? Let them out. Share them.
I am grateful for the sun above and the sky and the ground below.
Oh, isn't it warm?
Listen, Chris, do you ever have a bad day?
Mallory, this is affirmation time. It's 4:30, okay? Remember, it's so important. We are trying to help people get through rude times. So that means that we are going to power through with positivity.
Of course.
Right?
I will say the affirmation chat.
Have you been having your sugar today?
I'm sorry?
How many mgs of sugar have you had?
Well, actually, I have a family history of diabetes, and so I don't consume any sugar.
Well, you know, stevia, whatever it happens to be.
Oh, well then, in that case, I have had 60 packets of Sweet and Low today.
It sounds like you're right on track, all right? So
Yeah.
remember.
Chris, are you hearing me? I'm in the car. I'm on the Bluetooth. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you. Keep talking. I love the sound.
It's Brad, your trainer, in case you don't have me in your caller ID. Listen, I'm on my way to Walmart, and I wanted to know if you wanted me to pick up that new yoga mat that you've been asking for.
Brad, that sounds amazing. Thank you for being proactive. I feel like you're passing it along to me.
Yeah, well, that's what I like to do. Chris, you're my favorite client, so I'm going to get you a favorite gift, you know? It's the season, after all.
It is the season of giving, which is all the time, all of the seasons.
See, Chris, you get it. You absolutely get it. That's exactly right. Man, should I get other stuff? Do you think I should pick up anything else? Do you have anyone else on your list you need
Here's the
something
thing,
for?
it's important to have lists in order to have boundaries, but it's always nice to be able to splurge to give a gift to yourself.
You're absolutely right. I should absolutely get a yoga mat for myself too. You're completely right. Yeah, that's
Can't
a good
hurt.
call. Hey, I haven't seen you in the gym for the past week. I just wanted to wonder, are you doing all right?
Oh, I've been doing so good. Doing a little bit of at-home workouts, a lot of stretching, and making sure I'm taking care of myself with the most important are rest.
Hey, that's a good one. Your old buddy Brad taught you that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
Babe. Babe, I have a huge favor to ask you.
What
We
is
have that big Halloween party at the office. The person playing the witch, she needs an assistant. Last minute assistant.
Do it. I'd love to do it. Say no more, Bobby. I'm in. I'm gonna get my costume. I already have half of it ready.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, she wants a specific look. Are you near anywhere that you can go shop for? What's that? I'm sorry, babe.
What kind of look? Tell me.
Well, we're doing witches. The whole Halloween party, it's witches, but it's like from right now, like contemporary witches, not like from the old days.
I can wear
So
that
no
costume that you wouldn't let me wear to your brother's wedding. Remember?
Ooh, the bright red one with the big flower on the.
Yeah. I'll be like a forest witch. You know, it'll be like a witch's assistant.
Brad? Is this Brad?
This is Brad. Yeah, I'm on.
Hi. You're going to be my assistant, I guess?
That's what they say. I can't wait to work with you.
That's great. No, same here. Where'd you go to school?
Oh, that's a funny story. I didn't. I'm actually I'm working on going to school for my physical therapy, education, but I'm just a certified trainer for right now. I shouldn't say just.
You're not classically trained, is what you're saying.
No, classically trained in personality, but not in, theater. How about you? Where'd you go to school?
Yeah, I went to Juilliard and then I went to Yale for drama.
Juilliard. That sounds fancy. That's very nice. I just am so excited to work with you. Have you picked out your costume?
Yeah. They said contemporary, so I just went to H&M and got some stuff. I'm interested. What kind of experience do you have acting?
Well, every day is kind of like an acting situation for me. I mean, I'm generally a pretty negative person, and so I've just got to put on that face of positivity and make sure I make other people feel good. It's just what it is.
Brenda. Okay. Who was your assistant at the party?
Brad, a gentleman named Brad, who is not
a revelation.
Go to any sort of drama school. He studied, I don't know, epidemiology. I don't even know. Okay.
He absolutely did not need to. He's a revelation. He was incredible. My God, it's just like all eyes were on Brad the entire time. It's just like I didn't even know if he showed up. I paid you, but I don't even know because I looked only at Brad. Are you trying to cry?
No, I'm trying not to cry. When can I expect payment?
I sent it, so it depends on the postal system.
I'm sorry?
I sent it by U.S. Post.
You know that President Trump is closing up the U.S. postal system.
I don't know such things because I don't need to know because I'm a salaried employee.
I cannot believe this. Do you understand that I spent 8 years of my life in higher education just trying to be the most classically trained actor anybody could be?
Yeah, but we weren't going for classical. We wanted a contemporary. Did you not get the rundown?
The training must remain classical. The Greeks, they knew everything, right? I mean.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
You don't even care.
What? No, what are you talking about? I care about any W-9 employee that we hire here. Contract employee, yeah. So you can give me Brad's number?
Hey, Terrence? Is this Terrence?
Terrence is here, yeah.
Hi, this is Miss Sherman. A couple of my actors just did your party.
Oh my, Miss Sherman? You have found a diamond in the rough.
Was it that Brad character?
Was it that Brad? Move over, Brad Pitt. I don't know this Brad's last name, but he's going to take the name.
I've been thinking of giving him a contract, but I still haven't received the check you put in the mail.
You know what? It's funny. I want in on Brad.
What do you mean you want in? He'd be
well, listen.
part of our company.
Well, sure, but what is it going to take for me to get Brad?
Well, we could start off by you paying us for the party, all right?
Forget about the party, okay? Do you want a Porsche? I can get you a Porsche. Do you want a Mercedes? I can get you a Mercedes for your Porsche. I can do whatever you want. You name a price because I'm getting into the entertainment industry because this guy is a solid win.
Miss Sherman!
Hey, how's it going, Terry?
You want me to play Brad? You want me to play Brad?
Listen, actually, I'm replacing you with Brad.
Wait, okay, so you don't want me to play Brad, you want me out?
Nah, I mean, you complained like a little baby for the last gig, so.
Do you know where I am right now?
I don't know, but I'm about to start a yoga class. I need it.
I'm at the doctor's office. I've got trauma. Like physical trauma. You have to do right by me.
It sounds like you need to do a little bit of soul searching, son.
Look, I can be Brad. Let me be Brad. For that Terrence guy. I could do it, please.
Look, you never went to Yale.
Doesn't matter. I went to Vassar, and that's a much more humbling experience.
Miss Sherman, I just want to say thank you again for that opportunity. That party you sent me to last week, the S&M thing, that was amazing.
Oh my goodness, Brad, I'm so happy to hear that. You know, I've had other actors complain about that gig before, and I said it pays well. All right, do you?
Yeah, when you think about it, it's just dark yoga, you know. So I had them all doing back bends, downward dogs, cranes. It was a blast.
Oh, you know, Brad, it's been a long time since I've met an actor who actually was joyous about what they were doing. You know, they get so caught up.
Of life, am I right, Miss Sherman? By the way, you've got some nice shoulders.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, I laid off the cigarettes a little bit. It could be that.
Hey, Brad, I hate to break the news to you, but I won't be able to make it to the yoga class. So I got really caught up, got some amazing trainees. It's actually a blessing in disguise.
Chris, you have no idea. I was going to have to call you to disappoint you, to tell you there was no yoga class.
A double cancellation. What a coincidence. What stars have aligned.
It was a double cancellation, but buddy, I got to still ask you, are you doing the at-home workouts? Because I haven't seen you in the gym in 3 weeks.
Oh, you're right, and I'm keeping it at home, and that's where I'm feeling like this. I'm nesting, you know. It feels like the world's coming to me, and for the first time, I feel like I'm part of it.
Yeah, like a little baby bluebird. I think you'd be a bluebird. I don't know why I always see you as a bluebird. In my phone book, I have you as a little bluebird.
I've imagined myself as a bluebird before, something maybe with black wing tips that would just disappear as I flew, you know.
This day can't get any better because you're never going to believe this. I'm not even doing the yoga class anymore. I'm an actor now.
What? This is a revelation.
I know.
You're moving on.
It turns out it's easier than this.
Hey, remember me?
Of course. How could I forget you? Absolutely remember you.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
I haven't heard from you in like 2 weeks since you got this gig that I got you from my office party. Now you're some big shot hanging out with actors and producers. And what about little old me who used to love you and give you everything you needed? Is that not enough anymore?
Of course it's enough. I give you shout outs in my Instagram story every day, honey. I'm on tour though. The world needs Brad. I'm blowing up. This is like This is fantastic. I was just in Minneapolis. Do you know how cold it is in Minneapolis?
That was our dream vacation spot, and you went without me?
And I sent you a picture of exactly what it looks like. Honey.
Look like?
Bobby, honey. Bobby, honey.
Yes.
It is I, Brad. Hi.
Babe.
Hello, babe.
Oh my God. You look shorter. Is
Yeah,
everything
well,
okay?
that's me being crushed by my love for you. I want you to know that I want to. I want to take you to Minneapolis. Let's go.
Oh my God, babe. Okay, should I like pack light? Is it cold over there now? I've never really thought about the weather in Minneapolis. How is it right now?
That was a simulation. You have been fooled.
What?
Bobby,
How did you get on my phone?
I'm sorry to tell you that I'm here with the People Against Rude people. When people steal other people's identities, that's rude. That was one of our actors, Terry, pretending to be Brad.
So you mean to tell me Brad doesn't actually care about me again?
No, I don't think that Brad cares at all about you, but here's the thing. You were not protected. Why are you crying?
I'm protected?
Well, no, you weren't, but you can be if you join People Against Rude People.
People Against Rude People. I saw the commercials on TV for that. Yes, it's a great initiative. Please just sign me up. I'm heartbroken. I'm ready to make the world a better place.
Bobby, I sent you to get a pilgrim and turkey figurine like 4 hours ago.
Yes, you sure did. And you know what else I've done for you and costed my entire relationship? You know what? I'm done. I'm done going out and getting things for you as if I'm just some puppy that I'm supposed to get all your materials and then turn your party into this huge thing, and then I get nothing because nobody cares what Bobby gets, right?
Okay, well, I was gonna have you be the manager for Brad, but I don't like the way you spoke to me, so
wait, no.
Don't come back. Don't come back. Oh, wait. Oh, that's lovely.
Terrence?
Yes.
Are you the casting agent for this play? Oh my God.
Listen, Brad turned me on to a new industry, okay? I am a multi-conglomerate.
Are you going to give me a fair shot, or should I just walk out of this audition right now?
I give every actor a fair shot, so.
And in fact, we're auditioning together, so it's going to be like a joint
This
thing.
is, hey.
Just wanted to wish you all some broken legs, all right? Do me proud.
Thank you.
Yes, let us all break legs.
Should I go first?
How are you doing this, Brad? How are you doing this?
It's through FaceTime.
I am such a
you mean
fucking
the guy that
chameleon.
looks like me? No, he's just another actor. Pretty good, but not as good.
Where did you go? Where did you go, other actor?
Oh, please. I'm Brad. I went to Yale and Juilliard and all that wonderful stuff.
I went to Yale and Juilliard!
Oh, those are
Yeah, but
great
now I
schools.
see it.
Those are great schools.
What's up?
Yeah. I wouldn't go to Vassar. Never.
Oh, I heard that's a good school, though.
Can I please audition?
You can, absolutely. Everybody, let's have a seat. Let's do it. Whenever you're ready. It says here that you're prepared.
A monologue.
entity.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, I'm calling for Brenda.
I'm in the middle of a monologue.
Hi, we're calling from the Yale/Juilliard Alumni Fund, and we were wondering if you would be interested in donating back to the organizations that helped you succeed.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you.
Fuck
you.
Brenda,
What?
listen, stop crying. Pack your bags. Pack your bags immediately, all right? You're off to New York.
What?
Yeah, I booked you on a little production on Broadway. Why are you crying?
What's my role? What's my role? Is it Blanche Dubois? Is it Lady Macbeth?
It's Bush number 3 in Anastasia. Listen,
And that's our show, everybody! Let's Let's all come out.
Oh man, I had that monologue ready.
Yeah? Aw. Well, more reason to tune in next week. Another episode of Missed Calls. You might get a monologue dropped on top of you. But thank y'all so much. Give a hand to our beautiful cast out here. We have a whole lot of shows still coming for you. So we have First Contact coming up next. We've got Digi Yaaas coming up and Stand Up Online. So we'll see you back in a few. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Another day in the Beacon. Another beautiful day in the Beacon. Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? I don't even know, because it's a beacon. It's a beacon. This is Captain Jeff here from let's see here. Yeah, Captain Jeff here on behalf of Wikipedia, out here in space, cataloging all of the life forms in the universe, making those first contacts, really writing their Wikipedia entries. It is day 211 in the Beacon. That is a long time. That is almost a year. Well, it's like half a year, but man, it feels like a full year. When I took this job, I did not realize how alone I would be out here. It's like living in a cell tower. I tell you, no new discoveries this week. Honestly, my procrastination has been looking at a screw. There was one screw on the floor of the Beacon, and I have no idea what it came out of. And I just hope I don't die. But I don't think I will. Anyway, I've been procrastinating. I haven't been doing my job the way I'm supposed to. So I've got a pretty big backlog of life forms that I've got to catalog today. I'm going to do, I think, like 3 at once. But I'm going to get through it. I realized just now that my bosses listen to this, so just cut that out. Okay, I've of course been meeting my quotas. I still deserve my bonus at that 1 year mark, okay? Anyway, and see if we can get our first life form on the screen here. I think I'm having some technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. Hold on, are there some technical difficulties here? Yeah, this system, ever since Wikipedia switched to Space Amazon for their hosting, things have been weird. You never trust Space Amazon, but Space Wikipedia, I'm not going to write that in their entry, but I could. Anyway, we're going to bring on the first life form. Let's see who we got. Got to check my notes. Oh, this should be interesting. It's a farmer. It's a farmer named Lindell. Okay, so I'm gonna get him up on screen here. Lindell, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, there you are, Lindell.
Are you
How you doing?
Chantel?
Chantel or Lindell?
Chantel, I'm looking for Chantel. My name's Lindell.
Hi, Lindell. No, I am not Chantel. I am Captain Jeff from the Wikipedia Corporation. I'm not really a captain. I have to specify that just so you know. But nonetheless, I call myself that because nobody cares. Lindell, I'm going to be putting together your Wikipedia entry. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name's Lindell. I am a perd farmer here on Sase.
Okay. Perd farmer, huh? What is a perd?
Perd farmers, that's our population.
That's your pop. Are you a perd?
No, I'm a per-known.
A per-known. You know, it's funny. We use a translator that's supposed to translate all of the different alien dialects into like Earth equivalents, but I don't know what any of that is. But that still sounds pretty cool. What's a perd like?
So, like a perd is a per-known that hasn't developed yet fully.
Oh, like a baby. You're a baby farmer.
Okay, sure.
That's pretty weird. You got a pretty cool planet, I got to say. Are those mushrooms behind you? What is that?
Those are the spore towers. They're the ones that regenerate once the per-knowns die.
Oh, so you're like some sort of plant thing. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm not much of a green thumb myself. They won't let me have any plants up here in the beacon, but I bet I could.
That's a shame. How do you reproduce?
Oh, we do it a much more fun way. It's great. But when you ask me that, I've been alone.
Reproduction being a fun thing. It's backbreaking labor here.
Yeah, it can break your back where I'm from too, but it's been a while since that for me. But anyway, let's see. What makes you notable? You're on the list for a Wikipedia entry, so you're a farmer. Did you got anything interesting that happened?
I don't know. Maybe it's the way that we make our young.
That must be it. Because I've got to tell you, I've never heard of a group that like calls raising their young farming.
Do you want me to go through the process with you?
That'd be great. I don't know anything about it, so yeah, please.
Oh, okay. So those spore towers in the background. Every month I have to go and put my antenna and tentacle into them, and then they insert the spirits of the per-known that have died, and then I stick my tentacles back into the ground where I grow the new perds.
Okay, Lindell, I don't really want to know anything else about that. That just sounds gross to me. When you say stick my tentacle,
too much information.
I don't know. That just, yeah, a little too much. Who are you looking for? You're Lindell. You were looking for.
I was Chantel. I put out an ad on Perd People Meet.
Oh, really? You're trying to find love?
It gets kind of hard out here in the middle of nowhere, and I just kind of wanted somebody to, talk to,
Are you alone where you are? Are you alone too?
Yeah, they just put us in quadrants. I'm in quadrant 782, and I basically. Oh, say that again.
I'm in Beacon 1228. It's kind of the same life we're living.
Oh my gosh, it is, but it also isn't.
Exactly. All right, Lindell, this is really interesting, and I've got a lot more questions for you. But the thing is, I've been procrastinating this week, so I need to actually do a couple of these entries overlapping. Do you mind if I bring on another species?
Oh my God, is it Chantel?
It's not Chantel. It's not Chantel. In fact, it's going to be an interesting one. It's a creature named Grape, who is apparently a lifeguard. So that's cool. So we'll find out all about Grape. Grape, pulling up on screen now. Grape, can you hear me?
Hello. Hey.
Hi.
Everyone.
Hello. Hi, Grape. This is Captain Jeff from Wikipedia. Not really a captain. I just got to make that clear, but for legal reasons. But nonetheless, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, Captain Jeff. That's so interesting you're a captain. I'm actually a lifeguard. That's so strange. Wow, we have like the same job.
How is that the same at all? I don't understand.
They're both like water related. Duh.
Oh, right. Well, I'm not a captain of the sea. I'm a captain of the night sky, you could say. Outer space.
Yeah, well, I'm not a lifeguard of, the universe. I'm just a lifeguard of this one pool at my place. You're so ridiculous.
That's so cool. That's so cool. I was a lifeguard one summer when I was in high school. It was the worst summer of my life. I was sunburned for 2 months straight.
Yeah.
Real bad. Real bad.
That's
I do also guard life.
Do you get burned by sun?
Oh, I don't know. The
Yeah.
sun is everywhere.
Okay, that is terrifying. It's mortifying. I gotta say, I really love your colors over there.
Oh, thank you. You should come visit. It's a. Are you what they call single?
I don't know about single because I definitely have somebody. I'm sorry. I'm a lifeguard, but I'm definitely choking on the solution that I guard.
Oh no. Wait, so tell me about your job as a lifeguard. Are you guarding a pool? You said it's like a swimming pool. Is it a public pool?
Yes. So
Or is it at the hotel or something? What is it?
it's like a nice gelatinous pool. It's the substance that we have on my planet. My planet is called, you know it, you love it. It's Nurple. Okay, Nurple. And myself is Grape. I gotta say, we all follow a nice little theme here.
Hold on, Grape. Are you reading notes right now? Are you looking at notes to tell me what planet? Are you really from the planet Nurple? Or are you lying? Because I've got to make sure this is true. This is for Wikipedia.
Let me refer back. Yes, it's all true. It's all very true. It says that it's true. So this is all. Of course it
That's
is.
just interesting. I feel like if you're from a planet, you know what planet you're from. Like here, real quick, Lindell, what planet you from?
I'm from the planet Circe.
Right. See, and I'm from Earth. No notes, but you need notes. What's up with that?
Well, listen, I gotta say, I've been chugging a lot of this gelatinous liquid that's in the pool that I guard, and
Right.
that fluid has all the species on my planet acting a little crazy. It's a little crazy. That's why they have to have a lifeguard for it.
Oh, interesting. I thought it was like for swimming, but you're saying it's for like getting intoxicated?
Hell yeah, it is. You know it.
Wow. All right. Well, so you're kind of like a bartender lifeguard or like a bouncer.
I would say that it's kind of it equates to that. Yes, I agree.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So what's like the most interesting thing that's happened as a lifeguard? I mean, I don't know if you're really saving lives or imbibing lives. I don't know. What do you do? Like, have you any notable stories?
Well, I'll tell you what. Just this morning, we had somebody just try to jump the fence, and it was an underage being. And I was like, "Hey, shoo, get out of here, dude! I work here." And then they were like, "Yo, you didn't text me back. That's not even fair. Like, come on, like, let me in." And I was like, "Listen, what we had was one thing, okay? For a one night only. It can't be this continuous, ongoing situation." And so I pushed him off the fence. He burned into the abyss that is our planet, and he's doing great now.
Wait. You're telling me the other side of the fence is like an abyss that you die?
Yeah, so we have like a moat that is protecting it, and while I just watch them burn if they're acting up. So it's interesting.
Wow. Would not want to get on your bad side, that's for sure. Lindell, do you guys have any like alcohol or what do you all take to get messed up?
So what happens is when the birds are farmed and they are underdeveloped, we eat those.
Whoa.
Wow. You eat your babies?
Well, they're not quite babies yet. They're not quite ready for harvest, but they crawl out anyway. So when we eat them, it can be real trippy.
Lindell, everything about your planet just sounds disgusting. Hey, I already told Lindell this.
Somebody's judging.
Yeah, that's very judgy.
I'm not trying to judge. I'm just saying you've got tentacles that you're like putting your tentacles.
Are you a tentacleist?
Wow.
Kind of. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not supposed to say that, so no. But yes, I am. Listen, I'm also a procrastinator, so I've got to actually add one more species. I got to write 3 entries today, so I'm gonna bring them up on screen. Is that okay?
I guess.
Why am I even
list?
Yeah.
Bring them up.
I'm running the terminal here. Okay, come on up, CJ. Am I looking at my list right? CJ, man of mystery.
That's right. I was hoping you would add me into this list.
That's right. I'm Captain Jeff from Wikipedia. I'm going to be writing your entry. We're making first contact with all the life forms in the universe and adding them to the great wiki in space. So tell me about yourself. Oh,
Well,
not relay captain. I have to say that.
You know me very well. I know the spectacles might confuse you, but...
What? Wait a second. CJ?
That's right. I'm the original Captain Jeff.
Whoa! Wait a second. CJ, Captain Jeff. CJ, Captain Jeff. CJ, Captain Jeff. I get it. No. Oh wait, are you me from the future?
That's right. I've been trying to invade your signal for ages. If it wasn't for the towers and that underwater planet with babies, it wouldn't have worked.
Wait, the towers on the planet with water babies? Are you talking about
my planet?
That's right.
Oh, CJ, I can't believe it. When we heard about you flying over, we didn't know this is what you were gonna do.
This was the only timeline that worked.
Captain Jeff, you what happened to you? What happened?
You don't want to know the horrors. The horrors you're gonna live through.
I can read it on your face. I can see it in the lines around your beard. Okay, I don't know if I should know my future. If you tell me my future, I've seen enough movies that can go very wrong. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm not trained for this.
Don't trust what Wikipedia is telling you.
The big Wikipedia is lying? Wikipedia never lies. It never lies. It's Wikipedia. I'm writing an entry right now about a lifeguard who can't remember the name of her own planet. So it's got to be really the name of her planet. I think it checks out. It's fine.
I just gotta say something, Captain Jeff. CJ, when did you become so freaking cool? Holy shit, this Captain Jeff is so whack. Dude.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. This, CJ is so much cooler than you. I mean, he went through a lot of shit, but man, he's so cool now.
Wow.
CJ is me. CJ is me. If CJ's cool, I'm cool because I am
but
CJ.
I'm cool. I'm cool after a lot of time.
Yeah,
I've seen.
You're
I've
not
seen
cool.
the horrors.
You're not cool, Captain Jeff. Not yet.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
I've seen the horrors. I was you, and then I've seen the horrors, and now I'm a cool guy.
Do you need to do something differently? Do you need me to like fix the timeline to where you don't end up as this like bearded? First of all, why my hair is straight? That I don't know how that happens. But what am I supposed to do? What do you need me to do?
I need you to go back to Earth. Go and look. You need to. Don't believe what Wikipedia is telling you. How do you even know you are in a spaceship right now and not in an underground bunker?
Because I look out the window and I can see stars.
And how do you know that's not a big old television screen?
No, this is a comms console. It's a long-range beacon. It's basically like a cell tower in space. It's what enables the first contact with other life forms. You should know all this, CJ.
I thought.
What were you going to say? Grape?
CJ should be the one asking these questions here today, because like CJ, wow, I just gotta ask, dude, what did you go through, man? Because you're so freaking rad. Wow.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh, you're too much.
CJ, are you too much? Are you a tentacleist now? Because your old self was a tentacleist. Are you a tentacleist too?
I am still.
Damn it.
Those are gross.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but when you
It's
say I
still-
put my tentacle into the pod or whatever you said, that's just gross. Everyone would say that's gross. So
They do
you
amazing
can do
things,
it.
though.
Just don't say I put my tentacle in something. That's just ugh. This is a bit of ugh, you know.
Where else are tentacles supposed to go?
Right. They go inside of things.
Lindell,
right.
you tell.
I picture like an octopus opening a jar. It's gross. It's just ugh.
You got to open your mind, Captain Jeff. Circa 2020. Is that the time you're in right now?
Well, all right. I guess I'll write the entry on you, which is writing the entry on me, but from the future. We're gonna have to figure this out. This is a loop. Okay, this is some sort of crazy loop.
I got a loop
I don't even know.
for you. I can loop stuff with my tentacles.
Hell
Have
yeah.
either of you ever experienced a time loop?
So
Great,
I got
Lindell?
stuck in a time loop once, That's why I can't leave my quadrant, because once you step out of the quadrant, you then fall into a time loop where you are
Wait, you
actually.
know a thing about. Hold on. So you know about time loops, and CJ, you said that his planet was the one that enabled.
So communication.
Right.
If I intercepted at the right moment when he had that tentacle penetrated through the tower.
Not enough about how this works, but why is it happening? What do you need me to know, CJ? Tell me. This is going to drive me. You're like a horoscope that won't deliver.
There's two pathways you can take. The first path and the second path.
Wait, I got distracted for a second while you were talking. I still keep thinking that Grape might be lying to us. Is Grape lying to us about where she's from?
She could be.
Because she's got devil horns. Devil horns.
Can I help? I have psychic tentacles that I can reach out to Grape and find out if she's telling the truth.
How can you do that through a space comm?
I just said they're psychic. Grape, will you accept my tentacle of truth?
I'm ready, boo. Get 'em.
All right, let's all concentrate.
Oh.
Yeah, it checks out. She's telling the truth. She's got it.
She is telling the truth?
Yeah, she just does too many drugs. She's not even sure when she's telling the truth.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on ever.
Oh, that helped not at all. But thank you, Lindell. I guess that's fine.
Also,
do you think
one more thing, Grape? You should probably go get that thing checked out that you're worried about.
Down, shush! Oh my gosh! But I will. Thank you.
What's the thing? Grape, what's wrong?
No, this is kind of awkward that this is gonna go into my planet's Wikipedia, but I definitely. Yeah. It's the human equivalent of a UTI. Okay, jeez, is this private? Ugh, I don't want. Ugh.
Well, you got to put some yogurt in there.
Well, that's going to be hard. She's got 7 UTs.
When did you learn that, CJ? Because I would never have just said that.
Because I went back to Earth. I got myself a wife, and I applied that yogurt.
Wait, I get married?
That choice is yours. You can take choice A or choice B.
Is it my choice? You're telling me that it happened. You're me from the future.
Yeah, depends. You get to choose your own future now that you know your future. That's the curse.
There's so many timelines. It gets confusing.
I'm already confused, CJ. I'm honestly super confused. I don't even know. Maybe you should ask the questions. Am I supposed to ask them something if you didn't show up that I'm missing? Because if I don't get all of these entries in, I'm worried they're going to fire me. But you would know that too. Jesus.
They won't fire you.
They won't?
No, you're essential. You're essential to Wikipedia.
You're an essentialpedia boy.
I have to keep pressing the buttons on the beacon or else the beacon will turn off. So that makes me very essential.
Sounds a lot like Lost, doesn't it?
It does. It also sounds like that thing you're pressing the beacon with sounds a lot like a tentacle.
No, it doesn't. It's a finger. It's a finger. It's a regular finger. Man, I could use a drink of your swimming pool, Grape.
Yeah, I'll swing you some if you want. I'll dip this cup into it. If you want.
Do you need help transporting it?
It's a holographic display. It doesn't transmit actual alcohol. That'd be awesome.
I can transmit it with my transmitting tentacles.
Exactly.
No, you can't. I'm not gonna take that.
Come on, Grape. Really? Lob it at me. Lob it at me.
You got it, boo. Okay, ready? 3, 2. Got it. It's potent, right? It's very strong.
Oh, look under your desk.
My desk?
Yes.
Whose desk?
Your desk, Captain Jeff, you idiot.
Which Captain Jeff, you idiot?
Try it. Drink it. Drink it.
That's what it looks like.
Why did I just drink that? That's so good, actually. That's really good. That's really good.
Thank you. I put a little extra in there.
Guys, I think he's finally losing up. We're losing him up.
Finally.
Whoa.
Jeez. Oh.
That is strong. That is very strong, Grape.
Yep.
Huh. Well, I just made that connection. Your name is Grape. You know, on Earth, we make wine from grapes.
What?
Yeah.
That's mortifying. Why would you say that?
You were just gonna murder Grape like that?
I can't believe that.
No, not for me. No, grape. A grape is like a little fruit. It's like a little sugary, like a little baby. I don't know, like a little baby plum.
Like a purd?
Like
A baby purd?
Like a baby
Sweet.
purd.
Quite
Baby
sweet.
juice? Juice out of babies? Oh my god.
Lindell eats baby juice. I drink. It's wine. It's delicious.
We don't juice the babies. We just eat them when they're not good developed.
Great. What's in this gelatinous liquid booze that I just drank? What's gonna happen?
It would have to be the human equivalent of let's see, you got morphine and tranquilizers, things like that.
Well,
and there's a
CJ,
purd also. I put a purd in there.
Nice touch.
Crunchy. CJ, did you know this was going to happen?
Yes, and you're following the right path thanks to Grape.
Thank God.
You gotta keep up with the we can't pronounce that word in the future.
I can never say that word. Hallucinogen. It's a hard word.
I don't even know the word.
Hallucinogen. It's like halogen. I would have thought I would have.
It's like genetics, but with hallucination before it.
Yeah, I would have thought I would have learned to say that word by the time I was you.
Our people just shorten it to hallelujah.
Do I get any new skills?
Yes.
CJ,
You're gonna learn
how about that thing with his feet?
Your feet are gonna be able to juggle.
Wow.
I'm gonna learn to juggle with my feet.
That's useful.
That's useful.
Why is that useful?
Because you get to juggle so many things now. You get to be able to manage so many items. That's so good.
Like
gonna help you juggle all the ladies that are coming your way.
Oh.
Wait, CJ, listen, I thought Grape might have been an imposter, but now I'm starting to think you might be an imposter because I'm taking copious notes for the Wikipedia entry, and you're contradicting yourself. You said I'm married in the future, and now you're saying it's a bunch of ladies?
I'm very far ahead in the future. Do you think this medal looks fake? This is the real Wikipedia medal.
This is the real Wikipedia medal. Did they change they simplified their logo? I've been telling them they should do that. It's very on brand.
It's the timeline.
Wait a second. You only have 2 dots. What happened to the other dot? Wait a second. You're not really me. You're not really me from the future. Who are you?
Okay. I'm really...
Oh, that comes
Captain Jim from Bing, that Microsoft search tool.
I knew it. This is my nemesis right here. This is Captain Jim from Bing. Bing is trying to put the same beacons in the same spots in the universe and build a competitor to Wikipedia. I knew it, Captain Jim. I'm not writing your entry. You're not getting an entry.
I was trying to get you off the ship.
I'm not leaving. In fact, I'm going to finish it with these 2. What's the population of Grape's planet? Yeah, we're going to put that in the entry.
There's I would say maybe about 5,000 Nerpalians at planet Nurple.
Yeah. Well, that's good. In fact, we got to actually wrap this up. I'm just Jim. I'm so mad at you.
I'll be back.
Okay?
I'll be back.
And it's also your turn in Words with Friends. All right, you need to go. All right, I'm sitting on a beacon, staring at screws on the floor, trying to figure out where they come from, hoping I don't die. So just do your turn. Anyway, we got to. I'm so flustered. Do you want anything included in your entry that I didn't include or ask you? Okay, we'll start with you, Grape.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm still this is a part-time job being this lifeguard. So if anybody has a 1-1 available, I'm trying to move out of my mom's house. Let me know.
Every time they make it an ad. It's not an ad. It's Wikipedia. It's not Space Craigslist. Anyway, how about I'll still put it in though, Grape. I like you, and you gave me some of this, which I'm gonna finish. How about you, Lindell?
I would like your people at Wikipedia to know that farming is a wonderful profession, and if anybody would like to stop by our planet, we have unripe herds, 12 for 5 blacks, that you can take home and do what you want with them.
You are a powerful creature, Lindell, and powerfully kind of gross. So I'm just going to write that.
They're sweet.
And then Captain Jim, I'm not writing your entry, but if you wanted me to, what would it say other than big fat liar?
It would say, I'll be back.
I knew it. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go figure out where that screw goes so I don't die. And we're going to say bye. This is Captain Jeff, out.
everybody. Welcome back for the third shows out of 4. You made it 3/4 of the way in. Congratulations. Why don't you get yourself a cup of wine? But first, we have our third show for you. It's called Digi Yaaas. Can I get the entire cast out, please? Yaaas. Look at you guys. Ooh. There it is. We're all loosey-goosey here. Awesome. So we are Yaaas. We are Miami LGBTQIA plus improv team, and we're here to do a show for you live. We need a suggestion from you guys in the comments. And the suggestion is going to be one word to describe a queer person that you love in your life. It could be a gay best friend, it could be your lesbian best friend, it could be your trans best friend, or whomever identifies in the queer umbrella, and an attribute, a noun, a verb, adverb, or adjective, something that describes this person. That's right, I'm also a teacher. That's it. Okay, we're getting a couple of suggestions. I'm looking for a really good one. Oh. Y'all are so cute in the comments. Stop it. Are you talking about me? All right, cool. So we got a couple that I actually really like. I'm gonna choose one, and it is sparkling. Sparkling. Ooh, that's right. So, okay. So we are Yaaas, and this is sparkling.
So I was thinking of wearing this vest because it has the bedazzled sparkles on it, and I think it's just gonna make me stand out a little bit more.
Swipe left.
Again, July 4th,
running around naked with sparklers in your hand. Come on, John. I mean,
Swipe left.
Yeah, so you can have cocktails with 0 calories. Is sparkling water. I added to vodka and I feel great.
Swipe right. Okay. Do you need help? Do you need a ride home? Like, what's going on?
I am totally okay. You have such pretty eyes.
Give me your keys.
Your eyes.
Being a doctor, and I was
They're
like,
so
Mom,
pretty.
I just walked out of
Yes,
this
I
doctor's
know
office.
my
I'm
eyes are
googling my
pretty.
symptoms,
Okay,
and
that's
I think I
besides
have
the point.
bronchitis.
You are drunk,
Fun.
and I'm not letting you drive home.
And you are judgmental.
Not though. I really haven't.
It's
I
not
don't
just-
biology major, so
We all
I
have
know
our
a
crosses
whole- a
to
long list
bear,
of
okay,
diseases.
Hector?
Okay. Okay, you know what? I should just leave you. I should just leave you to fend off the wolves by yourself. But like,
You
I
can't
care
leave
too
me.
much about you, Tiffany.
I am here for you. I am doing an interpretive dance to waken your soul.
Bitch, what?
I am doing a spell to release the demons.
Bitch, what?
I am like asking you to dance with me. Like, what the fuck?
You know I'm insecure about my moves, okay, Tiffany?
If we can't get over our insecurities, what can we do in this life?
You know you need to get over. Do you know your drunkenness, okay?
I'm not drunk. What?
Tiffany, oh my God.
What, girl?
Girl, I have such a hangover. That party was too lit.
Girl, if you don't stop drinking, you don't get a hangover. It's called a mimosa.
Oh my God, I completely forgot. Brunch, right. Oh my God.
Girl. But listen, what is going on with you? I'm worried about you and your behavior.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm spiraling like a little bit.
Yeah. Did you text the person you're not supposed to text?
Listen, it was one text, okay? And then they responded, and then it was a big thread.
Okay, and what? We just forget about like everything that happened? Dude, you remember? You were so sad.
I know, but sometimes there were like, 10% of the time it was like happy moments, and they were really good happy moments.
Okay, but hold on. If I told you that this extra virgin olive oil was only 10% olive, would you still want it? Would you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I just had a breakthrough.
You're
Tiffany,
welcome.
Tiffany, I think even my hangover's cured. Gee, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
Yeah, what's up?
You
How
are-
are you?
Hi, I'm doing great, but you are 2 hours late. The presentation to the biggest client that the firm has was 2 hours ago. Can you explain?
Joseph, can I tell you something? Time is a construct, and I didn't take, that sort of idea today. I'm on a lax timeline.
On a lax timeline, yeah. Does that timeline include tequila for breakfast?
It could. Have you not heard of a tequila sunrise? If they didn't want us to drink it when the sun came up, why would they call it a sunrise instead of a sundown?
I don't think that.
Tiffany.
Yes.
This is an intervention. All right. We love you. We care about. I brought the whole family here. Come on,
Cousin Susan, I reject this. Oh, and you brought. Oh, okay.
I brought
guys.
everyone. I brought everyone because we're worried. I mean, it just seems like this is partying is getting in the way of everything, right? Speak up, you guys.
I wrote something.
Oh, okay.
Tiffany, the night that you came to my house and screamed at my dog, who just had a bath, was one of the scariest moments of my life.
You see, Tiffany? You see?
What?
I wrote something too.
Okay, go ahead.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany. The moment that my son Tommy told me what you screamed at our dog, Publicity. It broke
Your
my heart.
fucking son, Tommy, is a piece of shit. Okay, he's a piece of shit and a liar.
Is that what you said to the?
Tiffany, these people care about you. Remember that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Swiping.
So I am a little bit of what they call a serial dater. All of my friends got together and kind of told me that I need to stop going on all of these dates, but I just cannot stop. I literally go through all the apps and I try to find as many dates a week as possible. I'll even sometimes overbook myself.
Swipe left.
And I'll have 2 dates.
Swipe left. I have not been on a date in 3 years because I am up to here in you know what, okay? Like, it's sad.
Right. Yeah, you know, you've got all this stuff. Like, why do you have to save all these magazines, man? As your roomie, Patrick, I cannot tell you that it just sucks. I can't even move in the house.
What am I supposed to unsubscribe to? Okay, GQ? Bon Appetit? No, I'm not.
But do you need Vogue? Do you need, like, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal? Do you need, like, all the Sprite containers that the 2 liters all emptied out everywhere, scattered everywhere, where I trip and fall when I try to go to the kitchen?
Okay, first off, I'm not gonna not subscribe to Teen Vogue because they're the voice of the future. And I'm not gonna not discriminate against older Vogue because that is in the past, discrimination, okay?
If I lied to Magic...
Listen, I was wondering if you maybe want to come get lunch with Susan and I. You know, maybe we could, you know, hang out and you can meet another friend of ours and, I don't know, double date kind of thing.
Come on, Patrick.
Susan, you seem very nice, but I have a code.
What?
I don't date. And for every not date that I have, I subscribe to a different magazine.
You know,
Patrick.
Yes.
This is Steven from Teen Vogue. We had some complaints that you've been writing some very nasty messages to other subscribers. Can you not?
Listen, what's your name?
Steven. I said it was Steven.
Yeah, Steven. Okay, great. Steven, nobody appreciates Teen Vogue the way they should, not even the subscribers, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Steven, you said here that you wish they would... I'm not even going to finish the message, but...
I know, I can finish it for you because I remember. I remember every single thing that I ever say.
Okay, then own up to it. What did you say?
I'm not going to tell you. It's disgusting.
Swipe left. I just didn't feel sparks. I didn't, okay? We kissed and it was that moment at the end of the night where like he kind of looks at you and you look at him and we kissed and it was nothing. Nothing happened.
It literally was like 4th of July. Like the date ended, we kissed, and it was like 4th of July celebration, fireworks all inside of me. And I'm pretty sure
girl, that
can't
makes
stop
me
thinking.
so happy to hear. You know, you've been wanting this for so long, and finally it's happening.
I definitely have, and you've been with me through it all those bad dates.
Every single one, right?
I know, even the one from Plenty of Fish and the Farmer's Only one. Oh my God,
that time you got catfished as well.
Oh my God, and I thought it was Brad Pitt.
Every single one.
Wow, I guess you really have been there at all for me, John. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, and you know, I thought maybe that would count.
John.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need your help.
Yeah, sure.
I need you to tell Jeff that I am not interested.
I can't do that.
What? You have to. You have to. Okay. I am freaking out, and
it would break his heart. It would totally break his heart to pieces. All right. And I'm the one who puts it back together every time.
John.
Yeah.
You need to just man up and tell him, because if you don't, you're gonna stay in the friend zone forever. So just go ahead, tell the truth. Go ahead, be the messenger, and then you.
I can't. I literally can't. Like like the anxiety is literally rising up my body right now.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Your eyes like twitching a little bit.
Hey, John. Oh my God. So Paula has been kind of weird with the texting, but I'm sure she's just busy with work. But I thought about what if I got her and I a vacation, just the two of us.
Listen, I really like you as like more than just a friend.
Bitch, what?
I am falling for you.
Bitch, what?
I really, really want to be like more than just friends and fuck.
Oh my goodness. Oh, John. Wow. You're like my brother. You're like that brother that I never had. Oh, this is really weird. So wait, all those times that you were helping me fix my heart, you were hoping it'd be you next?
No, I did that out of genuine concern. I mean, it just happened.
No one's ever cared that much about me. Wow. But what I have with Paula, I think is real. Like, I think we're heading somewhere. And
I don't want to interrupt, but when I have you two together, Paula doesn't like you. Jeff is friend zoned, and it's time you guys move on together.
Yeah,
I brought her.
I had Chris say it because John didn't want to, and
mess. You guys just see. I knew he was gonna do this.
What about the sparks, the fireworks? Come on, I know you felt it.
You say 4th of July, and I say Arbor Day. Okay, that's what I felt.
Swipe left. You know, I think when I knew that I was first in love was when I saw that he had a dog. And I love that dog so much. I mean, it was a black lab. You could just pet.
Swipe left. I hate animals. I don't get what's the point of anyone keeping them. They just, why keep an animal? Like, humans can take care of themselves.
Swipe left. What do you mean you've got a problem with 15 cats? I've always had cats. And you know what? If it comes down to it, between you and the cats...
Swipe right!
I don't know. I don't know if it's between the two.
I mean, my allergies are killing me every day.
Well, I mean, cats have fur, and, just take some allergy medication. Just get on allergy medication.
You're placing an animal above a human? I've been working way too hard, keeping up with, making sure we have everything we need. The least you can do is make sure that I don't die.
You're not going to die. You're just going to be a little itchy and scratchy. And you know what? I mean, think of the pets. Think about them. They need a home too.
I didn't. All right, so I have no idea what the fuck that is. Okay, I'm actually. Oh, what is that one doing? Oh, it's so disgusting.
They have to clean everywhere. Okay. Somebody has to do it.
Oh, that's.
Miss Frizzle. Miss Frizzle, I'm here with the insurance. It says that you insured Whiskers the first, Whiskers the second, Whiskers Alexander.
That's
but
correct.
We seen a woman come in and out your home. You gonna insure that or no? You gonna insure her?
How much does that cost extra?
It costs $2.25 extra.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary. Oh, no, the cat said no. And no, absolutely not. No. No extra. Okay, it's all right, Fluffy. That's okay.
So you're okay if she perishes in the deathly fire?
Well, you know, the cats are important to me. The cats are really important. They've been here since the beginning. Like, I guess I'm saying that's okay, yeah.
Can we talk? Yeah. Can we talk?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, I think health insurance is vital for us. If we get sick or we burn in a fire, you know, that would be a problem.
Yeah, I'm having an insurance person. I need some health insurance also on the cats. I think they need health insurance.
Okay. We got
How much extra? What's that
protection.
cost?
Miss Frizzle, it is Dolores Wilkins. I am a cat attorney, and your cats are suing you.
I never thought it would come to this. I can't believe you betrayed me like this.
They have let me know that you have created an unsafe living environment and that you do not care for their health and well-being.
Are you kidding me? I gave them gold-plated food bowls and drinking bowls. I gave them my
You never scooped. You never scoop.
Whiskers, let me talk, okay? We talked about this in quarters.
Can I talk now?
Arthur Cat, yes, you may talk.
Traitor Fluffy.
Master, dare not cast your judgment against us, for we, mere cats, we mere felines, not only did we suffer upon your reign.
You know what, Fluffy? Since you went to Shakespeare school, you have become quite the little cat jerk. Yes, you have.
This is going on the record. I have been taping this. This is a deposition. I don't know if I told you, you've been sworn in. So everything you just said in defamatory speech is going on the cat record.
Wipe left. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is my first time doing jury duty and I'm freaking out. Okay, like what if it's like a really like crazy murder case or what if it's somebody I know? Oh my god. If I know somebody, I'm gonna like freak the fuck out. Okay, you know, it's so cool that they pay you too. Did you know that?
Right. Julie. Hi. You're here for the trial?
Yeah, I'm juror number 3.
Oh, shit. You don't know me. You don't know me at all. You don't know me, okay?
What do you mean I don't know? Okay, I've known you for 5 years, all right? Don't do me like that.
Trust me, when you go up on the stand, when you hear the testimonies and everything, you don't know me. I am the stand-up guy, right? That you've always known, right? I've never done any crimes, right? You just go up there and you just advocate for me. I did not steal that.
All right, are we ready to start your juror interview to make sure that you don't have any sort of prejudice or biases? All right, let's start off with the first question. Have you been in or are you currently in correct contact with Joseph Maldonado?
No.
Stumbled on the words there. It's a no, yes?
Yes, it's a no. No, yes, it's no.
I'm thinking it's a no, so I'm going to put down no. All right. Do you have any prejudice against anyone who is guilty of arson, murder in the first degree, second degree, and things that aren't technically legal, but after hearing the facts of this case, you'll probably think are and should be?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. There's not a
Is
thing.
it your first time doing jury duty?
Yeah, it is. I'm a little stressed out about this.
Yeah, I've done this 24 times.
How do you live with yourself? That's so much anxiety.
You see, if you smoke enough ciggies, anxiety isn't really on the brain.
Hey, Bertha, who's the new guy? Who's the new guy?
I don't know. I haven't even asked the name. Hey, kid, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Skeeter.
Skeeter.
Yeah, they call me Skeeter.
Swipe left. Swipe left. Have you ever lied to get away with things in life? Like, you know, when you're like signing up for a new account and it says you have to check that box that says that I agreed to the terms and conditions, but you didn't really read the terms and conditions. Yeah, I always skip that, but do you ever wonder like what they actually say in those terms and conditions?
Swipe left. I've read every single terms and conditions that I had ever agreed to. Do you understand what it's like for me to try and download an app? It's a day
Swipe right. Oh my God, I'm so excited. All you have to do is sign up for this Netflix account and then we can watch the movie.
All right, cool. Just give me a second. I'm going to print out the copies of the terms and conditions, and then I'll get my highlighters, and then we'll.
What?
Is there an issue?
Will you print out the terms and you reprint out the terms and conditions? What do you keep many
Well, it's just easier. Like, it's less strain on my eyes. I've been doing this for years, and just like too much strain on my eyes when it's like the small print. So I just like to blow it up. I mean, whatever. I might as well get a jitterbug, right?
Wait, Hector. You actually read the terms and conditions of like.
Yeah, of course.
What? But no one reads the terms and conditions. You always just press yes. Like.
Well, I grew up in a bunker, so I guess I don't know these things. Okay.
But I still understand why you.
Listen. Did you print out 400 pages?
Yes, I did.
Who pays for the ink here?
You know, I didn't ask any questions. I just kind of printed it, and then it went, and I didn't follow up.
Do you understand that ink costs money?
No, I do know that. I've read every single bottom of receipt that I've ever gotten.
400 pages. That's
Okay.
a lot of trees.
Yes, you're right. Okay. Okay, you know what? I feel like you're hinting that you're the one who pays for it.
Bingo!
Hector Bunkerson. Hector Bunkerson, that is you, correct?
Yes, I am Hector, son of Bunker. Yeah, that's fine. Bunkerson, that's fine.
Okay. Well, I need you to sign this contract and release for us to release your name that you're a lottery winner. 32 million. Wow. Here, just.
Wow. Yeah, let me just get that. Okay, thank you. Okay, great. Just hold tight. I need to get my magnifying glass because there's a lot of fine print on here. You know.
Well. Just to summarize, it just says we'll give you 32 million minus the taxes if you just.
Hector, I can't wait to marry you. This is the best day of my life.
Can I just say, I've had a rough life. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, here comes the priest right now to marry us.
Okay.
I can't wait till he says.
You're gathered here today to unite these wonderful children of love.
And the most important question, what is it?
Yes, the question is, Hector, do you take Clarissa to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I hate to be a nudge. I hate to do this.
Hetty,
baby. Can I get the transcript of the ceremony that you have that you're reading off of?
I printed it out.
It seems we have a.
This is Bunkerson. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
True love. We don't have this is a wedding ceremony, my child.
I do. I finished. I do.
Oh yay.
Okay, Clarissa.
I never win anything in my life. In fact, when I was born, my mom just threw me away because she said, that's a loser, baby. I never win shit. So when I signed up for this talent show on my school, I just thought, hey, I ain't gonna win, so might as well.
Listen, kid, I saw you sign up for the talent show.
Yeah, I figured, somebody's got to lose first, right?
Yes. Listen, what kind of skills you got?
Well, I can churn butter faster than anyone in town.
But can those little wimpy hands play guitar?
I can play guitar. Ukulele count? I can play the ukulele.
Ukulele? Boy, pick up a banjo.
Oh, a banjo. I can work with that. It's just strings, right?
Just strings. But boy, do you have any idea what American folk music is all about?
I truly don't. Please.
You have no
Yeah. You have no fucking clue. That's right. Thank you. That's our show. Thank you for tuning in to Yaaas. Yeah, everybody real quick on the screen say goodbye. Stay tuned for the stand-up portion of our show. It's coming right now. So just sit tight. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night, y'all.
Of the Villain Theater virtual land. My name is Anastasia Pavlinksaya, and I'm going to be your host for tonight. We have such a great show coming up. And before I talk about myself, I want to bring out all the beautiful comedians that you're going to be able to see tonight. Turn on your cameras, comedians, so all these people on the internet can get a preview of your beauty and grace. Thank you guys so much. Look at these people. That we have an awesome show planned for you guys. Hilarious people, and definitely stay tuned because you're about to see some good shit right in your living room. All right, so I'm gonna do some time to get us started, just to get us warmed up from the improv stuff to the stand-up stuff. So yeah, I told you guys my name is Anastasia. A lot of times I tell people that my name is Anastasia, they either tell them that I remind them of an animated princess or the BDSM protagonist from 50 Shades of Grey. We're on the internet, so I'm gonna guess that it's the second one. People are kinky on here. And it's good. Life is good. I actually came to the United States from Russia when I was 3 years old, hence why I have the name and just, this sort of look going on. Very pale skin, don't get a lot of sun, a lot of snow over there. So that's why I came to Florida. We came to Florida in search of better things and better sunshine. People tell me I don't sound Russian, and it's kind of rude. They tell me I sound a lot more like Lizzie McGuire. Probably because that's where I learned the majority of my English from. I used to sit in front of the TV
when I'd be watching the, the recording, the VHS recording of the Lizzie McGuire movie. And it would have like the closed captions on and everything. And I'd sit in front of the TV and I'd be like, hey now, this is what American Dream is made of. And that's really how I felt. That show like was very formative for me in so many ways. But in one of the ways I really was, so like when I got older, I got to go to Italy, not trying to brag. I got to go to Europe, and I went to Europe and I tried to have the Lizzie McGuire movie experience. Like, I tried to go around Italy, go to the Trevi Fountain, make a wish. I tried to go on a Vespa, meet a Paolo, and I almost got human trafficked. I mean, the thing is, listen, I'm not here to comment on the horrors of human trafficking because they're very bad. That's not what this whole thing is about. But even if you haven't seen the Lizzie McGuire movie, I'm just gonna let you know that it's basically just 2 steps away from being the movie Taken. Yeah. I mean, okay, I'll break it down for you. Young girl goes to Europe. Meets a handsome man. Parents go to Europe to save her. The only difference is that Taken made it to 3 movies, and the Lizzie McGuire reboot can't even get past the 2nd episode because the showrunner quit, and now my Disney Plus subscription is worthless. I have been trying to, be better about keeping my calm and my cool during this quarantine, but shit gets really stressful, as you can tell. But it's been interesting. Like, I've done a lot of reflecting during this quarantine, and it's like just a lot of reading online. Like, I'm just reading the news all the time, and I read this headline that basically there's a national condom shortage. And there's a lot of people locked in their houses with other people. And there's going to be a lot of baby Zoomers coming out of this whole thing. Yeah. I mean, like, people are just left and right, just doing it, doing the damn thing. And the issue with that is that, like, I don't know how to say it, but nowadays I just think that, well, people are dumb. And people name their kids like very topical things. Like, when they had the royal baby, it was people named their babies Archie after the royal baby. And then Cardi B and COVID-19. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys this. I think COVID-19 is a great name for a baby. because just like babies, COVID-19 and the babies, their smiles are infectious. And just like COVID-19, if I thought I was about to have a baby, I get rid of that shit immediately. So
that's good.
Yeah, thanks. That's the point of the jokes. All right, guys, so that is my time. We have a lot of great comedians coming up for you tonight. I'm super excited to bring them up for you. Also, when you're looking at these comedians, I'm just gonna let you know, they're all gonna have their Instagram names on their little icon, their Venmo names. So if you like what you're seeing, I mean, send them a couple $. If you have the availability to. Why not? Support the arts and support your favorite comics and pursuing their dreams. So that's, now I'm gonna get down from my soapbox and introduce the next comedian. You will see his Venmo on the screen. Give it up, coming all the way from California. Give it up for Adrian-Obeso.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. This is super exciting. It's actually my first online comedy show. So thanks, Anastasia, for having me. First time doing stand-up on Zoom and YouTube. So what a time for hopes and dreams. Yeah, man, it feels like I want to keep moving this forward and doing this, but it feels weird to be, so thoughtful about the future and celebrating things. I don't know, like I get weirded out anytime like I see friends of mine announcing their pregnancies on Instagram during these times, because it's like, who cares, honestly? Like there is an entire pandemic happening, and it's exciting that you're having a baby, but I'm not bored enough yet to care. Like I'm just not. I'm not there yet. I think it's exciting. Like I'm not cynical about it. Like I think babies are good and children are good. Like you are putting yourself on hold for a little bit and raising someone and enriching your life that way. I just really don't like the pomp and circumstance around it. You know what I mean? Like the baby showers, Instagram posts, like gender reveal parties. That one, but like that's the worst one to me personally, because like we didn't even used to do that. Like that's like a new thing, gender reveal parties, and I just feel like they're not. I don't know. Like I don't think they're real. You know what I mean? Like they're not a real thing because they all happen the same way every single time, which tells me like people are fake. Like, it's a charade. Like it happens the same way. You see the couple, they cut the cake, they see the color, it's either blue or pink, and then no matter what color they see, they get excited, they hold each other, and they take a picture every single time. Like there's not a single one where you see the mom to be cut the cake, see blue sprinkles, and be like, oh, fuck a boy, like they're always exciting. I just don't think that's real. And I don't think it's real because, especially of anyone, those are the people that are gonna care the most, right? Like if you're annoying enough to have a gender reveal party, I think you're also obnoxious enough to still think that gender actually matters, right? Like, baby, like we're the closest we've ever been to truly seeing gender as something that's like super fluid and something that we should be understanding about. And you're just bringing us back a few years because you want to post a party on Instagram. I don't know. I can't get behind the gender reveal parties. I think I could get behind the gender reveal parties if we raise the stakes a little bit. Like, I think if you're going to have a gender reveal party, you should also have to take a lie detector test beforehand. After you find out the gender of the baby, I think then you should have to read your test results out loud. Because this way, when a dad, sees that he's having a girl, but says that he wants a boy, we have something to talk about. Like your unconscious gender bias is way more interesting than whatever your baby's gonna be. Like let's talk about that. Let's have unconscious gender bias parties, not gender reveal parties. I think it'll be better. But yeah, man, I see those things on Instagram. I'm on Instagram too much. I'm on my phone too much. I think a lot of us are. A lot of people are texting their exes during the quarantine. I don't know if you guys have seen that. People are texting their exes. I haven't texted any exes, but I did re-download Words with Friends, which feels pretty similar considering I'm just wasting time on my phone, awkwardly trying to put real words together. Like it's not productive. But yeah, man, I'm trying to do more productive things around the house. I'm cooking a lot more. I never used to cook before the quarantine. And now, like, I'm in the kitchen constantly. Like, that place just used to be the room where I kept the water and opened the mail. And now it's like I'm there all the time. And like, all the things in it have different like meanings and purposes to me, right? Because like I never cook. I don't use those things. So like every knife I own looks like a murder weapon. It's just incredibly aggressive. And like my spatula looks like it belongs at the end of an El Pollo Loco bathroom key. Like that's, I've seen it more times. Yeah, man, I think I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to be better. A lot of us are trying to be better. I think people are generally trying to better themselves, which is admirable. I'm more so using this time just to catch up to being the person everybody already thinks I am. Which is why I started watching The Wire, because I don't want to have to lie about that anymore. People who haven't seen The Wire feel that because you've either seen The Wire or you've lied about seeing The Wire. It's the only thing people do. It's like a pretentious, like people don't even want to talk to you about The Wire. They just need to know if you've seen it so they can keep judging you. Like that's the only reason they ask about The Wire. So I started watching The Wire. I miss movies a lot. Like I loved going to the movies. I was super stoked about the new James Bond movie. So I don't know if you guys remember, but the James Bond movie was actually the first movie to be postponed completely, or until further notice, until after stay-at-home orders. And I was like pretty bummed out at first, but obviously now everything's kind of falling in line with that. But I think I was bummed out just because like of how different this James Bond movie seemed. If you've seen the trailer, you'll see that James Bond actually retires from being 007. And a woman takes his place, and she becomes 007. Now, James Bond comes back into the scene, and he's got to figure, like, he's got, things in his past that he has to figure out. So him and the woman team up to try to, like, take down the villain, right? Thing is, the studio was, like, super excited about this woman playing 007 that they actually decided to give her a spin-off series, which is, like, really exciting. It's, like, diversity in Hollywood. But if you go online, like if you go on Twitter and Reddit, dude, people are mad. Like people are actually my bad. Dudes are mad. Dudes are mad. Dudes don't like a lot of men don't think a woman can play a convincing James Bond. And while I do think a woman should play James Bond, I kind of agree with them on the convincing piece. Only because I don't think a woman is going to take anywhere near as long to complete a mission as James Bond. Like every single movie, he wastes time and resources. Like every movie, he has a drink, he has sex with a beautiful woman, and then he blows up an Aston Martin. Like it's every single time. Like I just don't think a woman would waste that much. I think she would be way more productive with way less too. Like just give her like a gun, a Honda Civic, and a black hair tie, and that movie's over in 30 minutes tops. All right, this has been a ton of fun. My name's Adrian-Obeso. That's my time. Thank you guys so much.
Adrian, that was hilarious. I feel like we have a theme going with like the movies. It's a very movie time. I love it. Definitely, if you liked Adrian, check him out on all the Venmo on social media. He's a very cool person. And actually, I met him because he did the open mic for Villain Theater on Tuesdays. So if you want to see yourself on this show, do the open mic. We drop a link at 1 p.m. every Tuesday on all of Villain Theater social medias, on Facebook, Instagram, even Villain Stand Up at Villain Theater. We have multiple accounts sharing this information. So we drop that link at 1 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday. So if you want to sign up for it, sign up quick. And then Tuesday at 9:30, we do a show like this. And we book from that show and do lots of cool things. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. Also, Villain Theater has a stand-up class going on right now. So if you're interested in that, check out villaintheater.com because without them, none of this would be possible. Alrighty, coming up next to the virtual stage. She is an actress, a film producer, very talented overall, just human being. Give it up for the one, the only, Stacey Steele, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna, for having me. This is super exciting. I have not, also, like Adrian said, this is my first online show, and I'm a little nervous, I have to be honest with you. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on stage. You can see here, I'm holding a guitar. I'm a parody songwriter, and I have a couple of songs for you tonight. The first song I'm going to do for you is actually my homage is probably the wrong word, but for lack of a better term, we'll say my homage to the coronavirus. And I'm just going to play it for you, and you can let me know what you think. Woo! Thanks for the enthusiasm. I appreciate that. This is from the Cranberries song Zombie, rewritten. Another hope and a
like the Ronas locked us down. No shows, no mics, I'm breaking it. But you see, it's not me. My corona test clean in your head, in your bed. You are fighting with your masks and your gloves, quarantined, and you're done. In your bed, in your head, you are crying. 'Cause you are dead in your head. Not funny, not funny, not funny. Ha, 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 ha. You're gonna like this part. Live shows stream free on Facebook with no one in the room. No money to pay my rent and seniors using Zoom. What the fuck is Zoom? It's not me, my test clean. I feel like a machine in my head, in your bed. I'm not lying. Your masks and your gloves, quarantined, and you're done. In your bed, in your head, you are crying. What's in your head? Are you really dead? Not funny, not funny, not funny. Ha, ha. Corona's spread, the economy's fed. Not funny, not funny, and we're fed, 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 All right. Thank you guys. That's awesome. Woo! All right. Got a little bit of the nerves out. I really should have smoked a little weed before the show, but I didn't because I was too nervous. I have a lot more comedy stuff that you can check out on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff. But like I said, tonight I'm just going to sing you a couple of parodies. The next one I'm going to do for you is actually, I just wrote this a couple of days ago, and it's kind of the reverse of the coronavirus song because this one is about all the people trying to rule our world and trying to take over and tell us what to do. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I definitely think there's something else going on here. Anyway, long story short, this one's a little bit more about embracing love. Welcome to my life. Better watch your back. Wanna get some sleep. Insomnia wins, you're texting all your best material, trying to make me eat my cereal. Everybody wants to rule my world. Owned by Uncle Sam. It's my own damn fault. Don't want to conform. Stand my ground and make a difference. End with laughter. Teach to love, there's nothing after. Everybody wants to rule our world. There's a time for that love to find you. Look inside while your walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right beside you. Drama's over, gonna make it. So sad you had to fake it. Everybody wants to rule my world. I can't stand this indecision. Want to see a new religion. Love's the answer. Let love rule
Thank you. Yes, loves the answer. So I guess I can close with a joke. Do I have another minute?
Yeah, you have a time for a joke.
I have a what joke? Oh, okay. So yeah, I realized that I finally have come full circle. Let me explain. When I was in high school, I was 17 years old. I was living at home with my parents. I was smoking a shit ton of weed, and I just so happened to be dating a 27-year-old. Now I am 47 years old and living with my parents and smoking a shit ton of weed, and just so happen to be dating a 27-year-old. So, yeah, it's good shit. So Anna, thank you so much for having me. This is awesome, and thank you for all this. This is terrific. I said that already twice. I told you I was nervous. Anyway, peace out, man. Thank you. Love you, girl.
Stacey. Give it up for Stacey. It's so funny. You know, it's like oh wait, hold on. She's not on mute. Okay, now she's muted. But it's so funny because I feel the same way. I have totally felt like a quarantine teenager because I live with my parents, and this quarantine has truly. It's exactly like when I was a teen. Like I'm literally not allowed to go anywhere. And I've mostly been talking to my boyfriend on Animal Crossing. So that's basically how my life has been going. But we have a lot more comedians coming up for you guys. This next guy is coming to you from Central Florida. Super excited to have him on the show. We've been trying to get him to come to Villain. So hopefully after all this is over, all of us, you at home, the people who are all the comedians will do a show at Villain one day, and we'll get this guy on our stage. But for now, he's in your living room. Let's get up for Chris Robinson, everyone.
Good, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? This is a weird experience. So right off the bat, like my name is Christopher Robinson, right? Not to be confused with the boy on Winnie the Pooh. I know we look very similar. Actually don't look like him at all. I've been told I was at a gas station the other day, and this guy stopped me to tell me I look like the 3-day weekend. All right, I'm gonna do my sensitive audience test, right, to kind of figure out where everybody's at. So has anybody seen the video of the alligator that tries to knock out the 2 police officers?
No.
Had to be Florida.
Yes. So in this video, they're trying to get this rogue alligator off these people's front porch. And first officer walks up. This officer's a man. Alligator hits him in the face with his snout, knocks the guy out cold. Right. Second officer comes up from behind. This officer's a woman. The alligator smacks her across the face with his tail. I'm reading the comments on Facebook, and the very first comment reads something like this. Interesting how the male officer just gets to be a police officer, but the woman officer, the news had to specify that she was a female officer. Sexism is everywhere in this country these days. This is bullshit. To which I responded, I said, listen, lady, it's comments like this why alligators are out here smacking chicks in the face. Like, you got to calm down. That's why pimps wear gators, just their spirit animal. They don't play that shit. You got to be careful. It's weird times. Like, it's easy to get in trouble now. Like, I don't know if everybody's heard about Morgan Freeman, but recently Morgan Freeman got accused of sexually harassing a young woman that worked on the set of one of his movies. Morgan Freeman has been Me Too'd. And I was like, oh my God, they're snitching on God now? This is getting crazy, right? This is insane. And I was like, you know what? Morgan Freeman's never going to jail. It's not humanly possible, right? And I can tell you why, because in those situations, there's no evidence, right? It's just her version of the story versus his version of the story, which is unfortunate, but that's the case. It's her story versus his story. And what's she going to do? Out narrate Morgan Freeman? It's never going to happen. It's not humanly possible. You can't tell a better story than Morgan Freeman. So as long as he keeps his hands off James Earl Jones's balls, I'm pretty sure he's going to be safe. It's weird though. They are getting some people though. We finally got R. Kelly. It seems like it's been 75 years. But we finally got R. Kelly. R. Kelly. It was interesting. A lot of people don't know this story, but the last time R. Kelly got out of jail, his bail was set so high that he couldn't afford to pay it himself. So a young woman who had never met R. Kelly a day before in her life took $100,000 from her daughter's wrongful death settlement to bail R. Kelly, of all people, out of prison. That would be like if you got a settlement from UPS because a truck ran over your dog and you took the money and paid Michael Vick's taxes. Like, it is ridiculously disrespectful. I don't know how it's not illegal. So it's just weird times. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get better. Like I'm at this weird space where like I'm a young person. I'm not even 30 yet, but I'm like an old curmudgeon. Like I hate everybody. Like I hate stuff my own generation does. I was talking to this kid the other day and he had these like giant holes in his ears. And I was like, dude, what is that? Is that like goals for spitball games? What are you guys doing? And he said, no, they're called gauges. And I was like, gauges? I don't understand. Oh, gauges, meaning based on how big they are, I can gauge how long it's been since you've had a job. Like, is that how those work? Or I even hate I personally hate hipsters because I hate that hipsters are the only people who can be broke ironically. Like, oh, I drive a 1986 Volvo because I don't believe in materialism. It's like, no, you don't. You drive an 86 Volvo because you work at Chipotle. Like, stop trying to act like you're better. It's weird. Like, I'm trying to become a better person. Like, I'm trying to grow. So recently, me and my wife, we're going to do this trip to Africa. And before we left, we decided we're going to do a 23andMe just to learn a little bit. And you guys aren't going to believe this. I am 60% sub-Saharan African and 40% Eastern European. So I called the company. I said, listen, can you guys send me those stats in bumper sticker format? That way, when I get pulled over, they know they can tase me, but they can't shoot. It's 40% of a white man in this car. You guys got to be careful with me. You know what I mean? My buddy had a much better idea. He was like, listen, what you need to do is take all that paperwork and send it off to Equifax. So I did, and they're going to bump my credit up on a 40% white man curve. Next month, I buy a Bentley with $15 down. I'm pretty excited. This is going to be great. It's weird. I'm trying to get better, right? Like I get in all these weird situations. Like, so recently, me and my wife, we've been married 3 years, going on 4 now. It's very difficult. Like, marriage is difficult. And I do find, ladies, don't let me get myself in trouble, but I do find that women can be very difficult to deal with, right? And I can prove it. I can prove it. Think of every horror movie you've ever seen in your entire life. Did you ever notice the ghost is always a woman? It's because that's how long women can stay mad about something. But look, men are also terrible people, right? Recently, I got dragged to a strip club recently, and I realized how like ridiculous men can be. I'm sitting in the strip club, and this guy walks in with a shirt that says "Titty Inspector" on it. And I'm like, dude, you got to calm down. Like, walking into a strip club with a Titty Inspector shirt is like walking into a PetSmart with a fishing pole. Like, dude, you're gonna get what you want if you just relax. Like, there's no reason for you to be this aggressive. I'm in trouble. I say all kinds of stuff that gets myself in trouble. Like, recently, me and my wife went to my little brother's soccer game. I have a little brother, he's like 10. And we went to a soccer game, and this kid comes out on the opposing team, and his arm is cut off halfway up his forearm. He just has like a nub on the end of his forearm. And before I could think, I lean over to my wife and I go, God, I hope that one's the goalie. What was worse about it was halfway through the game, the ball gets kicked really high up in the air, and it comes down and it hits the kid right on the end of his nub, right? And everybody was concerned. The parents were horrified. And I was the only one with the balls to go, ref, that was clearly a handball. Like, there's not one there. But if it was, that's a handball. So, trying to get better. I say all kinds of horrible stuff. Like, I don't know if I'm sure everybody else does, but everybody gets these Amber Alerts, right? And I was sitting at home the other day and I got this Amber Alert and I had a thought. This is like a genuine concern. Are we doing anything to make sure that sex offenders aren't getting these Amber Alerts? Because that can turn into a scavenger hunt really, really fast if you think about it. Like, there's a pervert out there like, oh shit, there's a 12-year-old in a Volvo, we gotta find it. I think we gotta do something to stop that shit. It's making me uncomfortable. People do weird stuff. Like I recently I just got a dog. And what I thought was interesting about having a dog is, for the most part, people buy dogs to warn you when something's happening, right? For the most part. However, everyone who buys a dog, we take the dog home and immediately tell it to shut its mouth anytime it makes any noise whatsoever. Like, I wonder how many times a dog has been outside barking, the owner yells at it, and the dog is just outside like, look, this guy's got a pistol and a ski mask. I just thought you guys might want to know what's going on out here. I'm just trying to help, but I guess I'll shut up. It's weird times. Like, it's interesting that, like, people, here's my take on comedy, which is like a weird soapbox to get on. But I think if something's funny and it doesn't come from a place of hate, no matter what it is, you should be allowed to laugh, right? I feel like that's fair. And I'll give you a perfect example. Recently, I was reading an article about George Washington Carver. I don't know if everybody remembers the guy that did all that work with the peanut. I found out recently that George Washington Carver was gay. And I thought, wow, that's incredible. Like, the first famous Black scientist was gay, and he dedicated his whole career to studying nuts. Like, that's kind of hilarious. But I'm supposed to be woke, so I'm not supposed to laugh at that shit. I think we should be allowed to laugh. You know what I mean? Like, there's all kinds of stuff that I think people get sensitive about. Like, I think, again, as long as it's fair and it's not hateful, I think it's funny. Like, I came up with a rule the other day. I don't think white guys should be allowed to buy a trench coat without a background check. I think we've reached that point. I think that's fair. Some would say that's racist, but I just feel like it's fair. You know what I mean? It doesn't come from hate. And people get caught up in weird stuff. Like, I saw this thing the other day about there was a father in South Carolina that got charged with a hate crime, right? And what happened was, his father walked into his house and he walked in on his young daughter having sex with this 16-year-old Black guy, right? And in the process of kicking and screaming and dragging this young Black kid out of his house, he called him the N-word. And as a result, instead of being a regular assault, it's now a federal hate crime, right? Which I don't think is fair, because if you think about it, like, I don't believe in white people saying the N-word. As a Black man, I find it offensive. However, if you walk in on a Black dude having sex with your daughter, I think you should get a 48-hour nigga permit, right? Just 48 hours to get it out of your system. Because I know if that was my daughter, I'd have called him the same thing too, if I'm being honest. Right? And I've learned, I'm gonna close on this, I learned not to judge anybody, right? Like, recently, I learned not to judge anyone on their sexual orientation. I think it's a ridiculous thing to be prejudiced about. And I learned this the hard way. Me and my buddy, we went to this guy's potluck dinner, and this gay guy brought this homemade tray of fried chicken, right? And as a Black man, I was like, this shit looks like a trap, right? So I'm in the corner eating gay chicken, right? And my buddy comes up to me and he's like, oh my God, how can you eat that? I said, what do you mean? He was like, well, that gay guy made that fried chicken. Like, doesn't that make you uncomfortable? He's like, what if while he's waiting on the chicken to cook, he's like giving some random dude a hand job and he never washes his hands? And I said, come on, man, that's not fair to judge other people. You eat your mama's homemade fried chicken, don't you? I'm just saying, knowing her, you might have grew up on dick chicken. That might have been your favorite season in all these years, and you just didn't know. All this time you thought she was putting her foot in it. All right. That was my time. Thank you guys so much. My name is Chris Robinson.
Yeah.
Get out there, Chris Robinson and dick chicken. All right, that was really fun. We have one more comedian coming up to the virtual stage. Hilarious person. She performed in our festival, which we had online, called We Persist. After our festival Stronger Than Yesterday in person got canceled due to the pandemic, due to the reason why everything else got canceled. So she is awesome. We're super excited to bring her back. This is our first repeat that we've had so far, and it's because she's hilarious. She was recently named one of Bustle's top comedians to watch while you're in the quarantine. So we're bringing her to your living room. Let's get up for Zubi Ahmed, everyone. Woo!
Hi guys, I'm Zubi. I think what is everyone muted? Okay, sorry. I'm like losing my cool right now because I have forgotten how Zoom works. And like I feel like we do this like every time that I'm on a comedy show, like on a Zoom comedy show. And I'm like, how do we do this though? Like I'm still trying to figure it out. Like I feel like I've done shows that have been in like some sketch ass places, like somebody's grandma's basements and stuff like that. And this is still weirder. Like still so strange to me. But yeah, I'm in quarantine and I'm in New York. If anybody's with their parents, I know Anna, you said that you're with your parents. I'm learning more about my parents. Like I do live with them, but like I'm learning like their weird like quirks and stuff now, and I'm just like, what is the matter with what is the matter with you? What is the matter with all of us? You know, like now you actually have to examine it. Like one of the things my parents do, like that I can't grasp is, and I don't know if anybody else's parents do this, but like when I'm in the bathroom and they want to use the bathroom, they come and they knock on the door and they're like, who's in there? And I'm like, why do you need to know that information? First of all, there's 5 people in this house. Process of elimination. Like, I'm sure you can figure it out, but no, they gotta knock. Knock, knock, knock. Who's in there? I'm like, who? Like, are you expecting a guest? Are you expecting somebody? Like, no, like Morgan Freeman just like broke into our house to say hi, but through the bathroom. Like, um, no, but it's been a weird time. As I said, I don't know if I said this actually. But I am from New York, and I'm a Muslim. So anybody in the audience who's watching who's a New Yorker will probably get this joke. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm from New York and I'm Muslim, so that makes me chop cheese in the streets, Habibi in the sheets. And yeah, that's a little bit about me. I did, as I said, I grew up in New York, and one of the stories that I like to share about my experience growing up in New York is one time when I was like chilling at home. I remember like hanging out in the living room with my brother, and somebody comes and rings the doorbell, which I used to get excited to like answer the door, and now I'm like, why was I excited? Because like, you know, as a girl, as a brown girl, you know, it's your responsibility to make the tea for whoever's coming to your house, right? So I was like, I don't know why I got excited, but I got excited. I opened the door without looking outside the window, which my mom always used to tell me, like, you gotta look outside the window, but I didn't. So I so I opened the door, and there's a guy holding another guy by his collar and holding a box cutter to my face, and he goes, "Is this your son?" And I was like, "Oh my god. Do I look like a mom?" Like, I'm 9. Like, what's going on? I gotta work on these wrinkles. What's happening? Like, never in my life have I been attacked like that before. But that's not even the crazy part. My parents still made me make the tea for them. Like, they were like, 911, would you like some cream and sugar or something? Like, you know. No, but I was left with like a lot of trauma from that. Like I was afraid of like opening the door. Like growing up, I was really scared of like opening the door and like somebody would just I like every time I would open the door, I would imagine that somebody was out there ready to stab me. Um but now I'm kind of just like when I open the door, I'm like, I hope someone's out there to stab me. Sadness, nightmare. Sorry, did not mean to get dark, but I went there. So my parents are immigrants, yay, immigrants. And like as Bengali immigrants, we eat a lot of rice, and you know, I used to get into a lot of trouble for throwing out my food because you know it's like rice every single day, you know. So I ate a lot of rice and I threw out a lot of food, but like my parents were never like, like normal parents, they would be like, "Oh, you're throwing out your food." There's like starving kids in Ohio or whatever, like there's poor kids back home in Bangladesh or my parents, no, my parents were like, "Oh, you're throwing out your food. There are poor people in this house. You throw out your food, you starve, bitch. Who you playing?" Um but I also like I never got grounded because brown parents don't do that shit. That's just like white people shit. Like they don't they don't ground us. We just get like chased by like hangers and grenade launched candles at our faces and stuff like that. It's fun. My parents did get creative though. My mom used to make me hold my ears and do squats. Which I didn't understand. I feel like I've lived through this and like now whenever I see a Planet Fitness, I get scared. So, they ruined exercise for me, you guys. They ruined exercise for me. No, but the joke's on them. I did end up with a fat ass. Did work out in my favor. But yeah, immigrant parents don't ground their kids because they're just like, why would I send you to your room? Grandma's in your room, right? Like grandma don't want to see your face either. No, but my parents they're traditional. They're like super traditional. They're trying to get me married. They've been trying for years to do this whole arranged marriage situation with me, which guys, honestly, I thought I'd be down for arranged marriage. I really did. I was like, you know what? Dating is hard. Outsource this shit. Like I'm done. Like, take control of my life. But every time they would bring like a suitor, like, because I'm a princess or whatever. But like every time they would bring like one of these guys to me, I'm like, oh my God, why are they such like boring virgins? Like I don't understand. Like every single one of them, I'm just like, I want to like them, but no. So I've been like rejecting them like left and right. And my mom gets mad and she's just like why can't you just find somebody yourself? If you're gonna say no to all these guys, why can't you just find somebody yourself? And I'm like, first of all, you don't know how hard it is to date, okay? Second of all, you said that I could talk to boys, okay? This is your fault. My whole life, you told me not to talk to boys. And my mom, I swear to God, she goes, "You have to listen to everything I say?" And I was like, yes! How else are you gonna make me do squats? What are you talking about? But yeah, dating is quite hard. I tried to date. It's tough. I feel like I just don't know how to show like affection really because like I never seen it growing up. Like my mom and dad, they're, as I said, like immigrants. I've never seen them show affection to each other. Like that's just not something that they do, which sucks. But like I've never even like seen them hold hands. Like I feel like my mom could be falling off a cliff and my dad would be like, not in front of the kids, okay? You save that for the bedroom, right? Like I've never seen them show any kind of affection. And then also like being a New Yorker is like fucked up because I feel like New Yorkers don't know how to show affection either, like don't know how to be romantic at all. Like I've been in relationships where people are like, "Zubi, I love you." And I'm like, that's what's up. Like I don't know how to act. And that's my downfall. That's my greatest downfall. Like people would be like, "Zubi, I would die for you." And I'm just like, dead ass? Yeah, I'll learn. I'll figure it out. But besides all of this, I feel like I do like aside from my trouble in dating and stuff like that, I feel like I do get like baby fever. I don't know if the other ladies watching feel the same way, but sometimes you see these babies on the internet and you're just like, "Oh my God, I want one." But yeah, I do get baby fever and I feel like I get it. It is not the right time to be bringing in a child in this world. Like, it's ending, bitch. Like, we're not, like, this is not a good time to be thinking about babies, you know? But I do feel like if I'm gonna have a baby, like, it cannot be straight. Like, I am not wasting my time with a straight kid. What am I doing? No. No, I'll love my kid no matter what. Okay, like, I will love them no matter what. Gay, bi, trans, non-binary, I will love them. But if they're born with that bitch ass gene that makes them hate the taste of cilantro, it's over. Like, you can't live in my house. What are you doing? I can't have that. I didn't raise you like this. Like, imagine they come home and they're like, Mom, I've been experimenting with parsley. Like, no. Guys, thank you so much for having me. That was my time. I'm Zubi. You can follow me at damzub on IG and Twitter and all that good stuff. Thank you again, Anna, and to all of the
Yay, get up for Zubi. Give up for all the comedians. I want to see all their faces right now, actually. We're gonna take one of those Zoom pics. This may be awkward for you in the audience, so if you want to take a photo of us taking a photo, and then maybe have someone else take a photo of you taking a photo of us while we take a photo. I think that's cute. Adrian, where is he? Oh, no,
all right. I turned the lamp off and taking my jacket off.
Dude, you're not done here. You're not done here. All right, wait 1 minute. Let me just do this. Okay. All right, so everyone smile. Let's look at all of our beautiful faces. And one more, just because I'm like that. Yay! All right, guys. Yes, this has been such a great show. Give it up for all the comics. If you liked them, we're going to put this photo that we just took online, and you can look at their Instagrams, Venmo them. Zubi's fasted. She could enjoy the money. Give her the money. Give Stacey the money. Give Chris some money. Give Adrian some money. Don't give me any money. Give them money. Because they're all great people. But yeah, thank you guys so much to all the comedians, everyone who's watching at home. You guys are the reason why I'm learning to do my own nails at home. Nice. Weird flex, but I'm very proud that I was able to do these. But it's for all of you guys, for us to do this in the virtual land. But yeah, great show. Thank you guys all so much, and everyone be safe, and wear your face mask. Thank you, Dylan.